cours central, accueillons du Japon. Now stepping onto center court, please welcome from Japan, Aoi Ito.
Yeah, welcome back to center court. A different match for us here because of that withdrawal of Bianca Andreescu. Unfortunate injury last night on.
Okay, ladies, today we have this special girl, Sophia, with us for the toss. That's Ito. Okay, so before we start, just let you know the shot clock will be this corner court level, and on this side you see the wall. That's where next to the sports net. That's where the shot clock is. Okay, and your coaching will be at each corner. And this week we will use live ELC system review all the calls. Net we use machine, and we also have a VR. Okay, that means if I miss, not up or foul shot, you can challenge it. Okay, so that means 3 challenges per set plus 1 in the tiebreak. Any questions? No? Would you like to call Ito-san as a Bank National or Tennis Canada? This one? Okay, so you'll be Tennis Canada. Okay? Oh, you're Sophia, go. That'll be Tennis Canada. Serve. Yeah, can we take a picture with all the lovely girls?
Yeah, they'll remember that day for a while, won't they? The 3 kids. Of course, the action today is the top half. No titles. Highest ranking of 100. But with her unorthodox style, who knows what she could do today.
Yeah, she's such a tricky player, isn't she? And as you said, sort of similar in style to Hsieh Su Wei, one of the players I love watching the most. You never know what to expect. So she's going to pose a lot of problems for Paolini.
1 minute, 3 minutes. Mesdames, Messieurs, Jasmine Paolini a gagné le tirage au sort, a choisi de s'écrire. Jasmine Paolini won the toss and chose to serve.
Trying to think, wasn't. It's a big moment for Ito. Center stage.
Kansas City. 15 left.
Brilliant. Using the slice to bring in the 2-hander, which is a shot she clearly likes. Look at that grip on that forehand.
I quite like it. Brings into play the backhand though, you're right.
Only but smile at that point.
You can almost.
When she gets it right though, There's some sparkling tennis there.
Especially off that backhand side, isn't it? It's a wing that she can really cause problems off. We've seen that a few times already in this opening set.
Good play, mixed it up well on the forehand. Coaches just shaking their heads. Oh, yes.
I was just thinking about, imagine if you had a doubles pairing of Shea Su Wei and Ito.
Oh.
I would love to see that.
Yes,
Opponents
please.
would be absolutely bamboozled.
Just give them a while. Brilliant movement, and then her hand skills take over.
And she's got a lot of talent, hasn't she? And she's clever about the way that she plays, dipping that passing shot down to the feet. And as you said, just having the hand skills to just guide that one down the line. Ramito, she got a lot of width on it. Really cut off the angle really well. Ito back, and that really is a standout shot for her.
We've seen enough from Aoi Ito today.
It's just to go inside in.
Now then, with all the chip forehands, she's come up with a winner off that side.
And Paolini just starting to look a little bit nervy. Ito just growing in confidence.
Set up and 4-all. Oh, wasn't far away.
Almost went in slow motion, didn't you? You're waiting for the ball to drop.
She has that ability. I know she lost the point, but she has that ability to seem to anticipate and correct the right way. And it could switch dramatically back in her favour if she hits more of those brilliant backhands. How did she win that point? Hopefully she's okay.
It's good to see she's laughing about it. She just took a heavy fall. She's going to be all right, though.
looks wide. That serve must have been on the outside edge of the line.
I'm pretty sure Ito was actually already walking to the net. I think she was convinced that she'd hit it long.
I was waiting for the call.
So was I. I think everyone in the stadium was.
She's done it again. An unbelievable touch on the lob.
The crowd are almost stunned into silence, aren't they? I'm not quite sure what they're seeing.
Totally understand Paolini taking that bathroom break, given the state of mind that she will be in right now. It has to clear her head. So it started to go wrong. Of course, she was 4-1 up, but it started to go wrong when around that sort of 4-2, 4-3 situation for Paolini. But she had the match point. She had the. We thought that the serve was going to be called out, and then she had the forehand to put away.
It's almost as though she's not had chances. As I mentioned about her getting sucked into the way that Ito plays, and she just didn't really know what to do.
So the question is now, Anna, what do you do if you're Paolini? Do you try and play the same way as you play to get to sort of set 4-1, or do you kind of revert to a little bit like maybe she was last year and play tough tennis and you know, maybe use a little bit more spin? It's a difficult one, I know, because of the quick conditions.
I think she's almost got to play somewhere in between, doesn't she? You know, she got to the set and 4-1 by being aggressive, by coming forward, especially hitting that forehand big. But then you look at the number of unforced errors that she did hit in that second set, 32 unforced errors, and you think, okay, you've got to rein it in, just have a little bit more margin. But you know, you always talk about those aggressive margins. I think she needs to give herself bigger targets, but still stay aggressive with the ball. Yes, give herself a little bit more shape on the ball as well. But she's had so much success as well coming forward. But Ito just messes with your head, doesn't she?
Yeah. I mean, so often in tennis, at all age groups, we talk about it's horrible to play a hacker, and she's not a hacker, but hackers, what they do is they lure you into their way of playing, and it's difficult to get out of that. And you know, right now she's calling the tune with her unique but very watchable style.
And you know that she's not going to really give you an error. I mean, she's not going to hit you off the court either, but she's asking you the question, can you come up with that tennis? Can you hit that winner? And ultimately in the second set, in the big moments, Paolini didn't have the answer. She came up with those unforced errors, so the onus is really going to be on her, because Ito's not going to change the way she plays. She's just going to still slice that forehand. She's going to try and, you know, change direction with that backhand, and you know, that serve, she hit one ace in that match at 30 love.
The ninth session starts at 7 p.m. local time. One to look forward to as well. Battle of the two Americans, 20 Americans in the main draw. Coco Gauff taking on Danielle Collins, and then Sophia Kenin, seeded 23. What a great year she's had to get her ranking back up there. Kenin taking on the very, very exciting but also very good Victoria Mboko, a wild card from Canada. Now, she's not going to be needing too many wild cards in the future. See much of the action. It's coming thick and fast right now. these bathroom breaks are taking a lot longer. It's kind of shifted from 3 or 4 minutes to around 5 or 6, and now we're sort of going towards the 10-minute mark.
Yeah, it's tricky if the toilets are slightly further away. It makes things a little bit longer, doesn't it? But I'm not sure this is necessarily good for Ito. She's got time to sit here and think, doesn't she? She was almost just in the zone in those last 4 games of that second set.
Start of deciding set. Paolini to begin. Taking the backhand. When the first set and a half, I think those two would have been forehands.
It's an interesting message, isn't it? Showing the Italians not feeling so confident on the forehand.
Well, just like the end of the second set, first 2 points, 2 unforced errors.
I think these opening couple of games are going to be huge for the Italian. I think if Ito can keep that momentum going, I think this could go pretty quickly away from the Italian.
Oh, it's all happening now.
Sometimes when it's your day, isn't it?
You can only say what you see with your eye, and right now it looks like she's getting down on herself. Oh, and a missed opportunity. Open court for the break.
15-14.
Well, just not at the races there.
First game final set.
It's just more been mentally, hasn't it? The shot selections that she's going for. I mean, looking to serve and volley on that, and then hitting that high, trying to go for that angle when it wasn't there. Talk about having to go off the court to try and clear her head. It doesn't look like she has at all.
Got to pick up the energy right now. That's the most important thing. For the first time in the match, though, Ito, she has the lead. Excuse me, since the opening game in the match when she broke. And of course, what happened then was Paolini broke straight back, and that's much better. Looking for the cross court was the Japanese player.
It's more confident there as well from Paolini. It's almost now she's been behind that shackles have come off in this game a little bit.
It's amazing in tennis how the score can affect the psychology of a player. Both ways, to be honest. Rewire a tennis person's brain to always think they're losing. They would not be short of business.
No, they wouldn't.
Goodness. She thought she had Sara Rani on the court there.
Gone back to doubles. That's a big miss on the forehand. That's really been the error, or the side that's coughed up the errors for the most part in this match.
Button. 15.
Big time ace.
30-15.
Just her second ace of the match. The other coming in the first set.
It's been one step forward, one step back, hasn't it?
30.
Just trying to get herself fired up, just trying to bring a bit of positivity.
Now it does look simple to the eye. It's just whoever can put the ball in court more often than the other will win this match. Didn't do enough with the volley.
She's been really smart, Ito, just looking for that high backhand volley. Didn't try and do too much. No mistake with that passing shot.
One thing you don't do on that volley is let the ball drop. Oh, what is going on in that mind right now?
I think far too many things are probably going on inside her head. But you're absolutely right. Don't know why she let that ball drop. And probably easier to take it on the backhand as well, wasn't it? She almost ran around it to hit the forehand.
More trouble. Well, the forehand has let her down, and it's almost a case she just doesn't convince, or she can't commit to that shot at all, and that's why she finds herself a breakdown again. Ito 2-1. hasn't won a lot of matches at this level, that's obvious, but she has won a lot of matches in the last couple of years. 67 last year, 20 this year.
She was trying to take that backhand on the drive volley. It's not textbook, but nothing about her game is.
The two-hander right now is more reliable.
Purita, though, you've got to be looking for that forehand. First serve any time in the rally.
And it's her natural serve anyway.
Yeah, she doesn't like flattening it out. There's no racket head speed on that forehand, is it? She's just guiding the ball. As you said, in these quick conditions, that ball's just going to fly.
I think this is a safe bet that we haven't seen the end of the service breaks in the third. Break, back, point. 4 breaks of serve. That's smart. Tatiana Maria, no pace to the forehand.
No, and I'd be doing that all day long if I was Ito. Again, this serve has got to be to the forehand. It's 50 unforced errors.
I mean, I think the viewer would be saying, why doesn't she just take a bit of pace off, get the ball in court? Well, I don't think right now she trusts herself to do that either.
No.
And how smart is she as a tennis player, thinking her way through that one?
And you've got to give her so much credit. As you said, the way that she's able to think, the way that the points have been going, she can see that Paolini's really struggling. Doesn't trust herself at all.
And this would be a monumental moment for her in her career. By far and away the biggest win that she would have, but there's still plenty of work to be done. She's a breakdown. This would be a big moral victory if she can hold serve here, given the problems she's had.
Misses on the forehand, they've been big, haven't they? It was almost hitting the back fence almost.
Wait, please.
almost having to revert to the serve and volley, isn't it? She doesn't trust her ground strokes.
40-15. Down on the time. 40-30.
It's actually the best point she's played for around 45 minutes. It's positive she's won the game, and we'll find out whether that's positive moving forward as well.
3 games to 2.
Already had plenty of twists. Many more to come, potentially. This might add another twist, new balls.
I wouldn't say the new balls are going to favour Paolini, are they?
But again, for me, that's a questionable shot given her issues. Why wouldn't you just go back cross court?
Or even just down the middle of the court.
Don't take the difficult one on.
You just look in that rally, for example, just how close to the line she's going. She's sort of went a foot from the baseline and she's clipping the top of the tape. It's so easy to bang on about it, but you just talk about margins. At some point, she's got to...
So my mind goes back to, Sabalenka in the Roland Garros final, and the way she just tried to see ball, smash ball. Well, Paolini can't hit the ball like Sabalenka either, and she's trying to sort of be as aggressive as that.
You mentioned that word earlier, stubbornness, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think players can, again, like you said, they can use it as a positive or a negative, and I think it's a little bit of a negative here for Paolini. She's just so convinced that this is the way forward.
Round the Gaffney. 30-40.
It was a good point up until that last shot.
She's got to make her play the volley.
Induce.
Tension.
Yeah, just trying to stretch out a few of those nerves.
Gripping stuff, this one.
Avantage, Pauline.
The set began with 3 consecutive breaks of serve. And we've got another. And eventually, she finds the accuracy on that forehand that has let her down.
Raja Paktu. 3 games in.
Roar of delight. Got to get back to work though.
Zero again. Lucky kick.
It's truly outstanding. How good was the first backhand?
And that's been the standout shot, hasn't it, for Ito?
0-10.
You just see, look, she's on the floor practically. And that's not an easy shot either. Got up to it so well.
Might be advisable for knee pads for her in the future. It's like those people that skateboards, they have the knee pads. Again, don't need to take that on down the line.
That's just another sign that she's not thinking clearly. Just needs to try and build the point a little bit more, just have a bit more patience.
Chance Gaffney. 15-14.
Set the point up, couldn't find the finishing shot. And surprise, surprise, we have had our 5th break of serve.
4 games to 3.
And Ito moves. When this match got shifted from the Rogers court to the centre court, she has certainly risen to the challenge. She's quirky in her style, but she has put on a show here, Ito.
Kansas 7. 15 left. Let seconds.
Already hit 11 double faults today.
Counter 0. 30 left.
Well, we are officially 57 unforced errors. We don't actually know how many are the forehand and the backhand, but it feels like at least 35, 40 on the forehand. It's a good point. It was a measured point.
I haven't seen that too often. I was just doing a little bit of maths and just counting. 14 games worth of unforced errors. Ito's only actually won 13 games, which is crazy.
Very good. Managed her tennis much better there.
Just more patient again, wasn't she? Wasn't going close to the lines. She's just relied on her net play.
Yeah, this day doesn't require you playing your best tennis. This day requires you, can you win the match? Building some momentum.
Backing herself again. But again, just being smarter with their targets.
30-40.
And Ito will be slightly disappointed there. She had the 30-love lead, but the last 4 points was more about Paolini.
4 games.
Just trying to get a little bit more energy there. Just needing a gel.
The service hold might win you the match.
Easier said than done though with the way that this has gone.
15.
Wow, getting the opening point. Just the second time this set for Paolini.
Again, such clever play there from Ito. Just dipping it down to the feet.
Count games. 30-15.
6 of the last 7.
Down again. 40-15.
Make that 8 of the last 9. And of course, Paolini has been in this position before. She had match point in the second set, but she's done well to recover from a breakdown to be 1 game away from winning. That has shown real drama. How much spirit has Ito shown? Now serving to stay in the match. Something she did. Same situation in the second. Face match point.
Can't back them.
Did a few unforced errors from Paolini again.
Well, couldn't help herself, could she?
No, she couldn't.
30-15.
One away from 60 unforced errors.
Just amazing how she does it.
She's just so smart. I mean, that was a good volley as well from Paolini. Just the flick of the wrist. Finds the angle on the passing shot. Paolini maybe a fraction too deep.
Done it again. Brilliant. Having struggled to hold serve when she's been ahead, she holds comfortably when she's behind. And going back to the past, where she spent practically most of the match hitting chip forehands, but every now and again when she has hit over it, she's actually hit a pretty good forehand.
And she's picked the right moments, hasn't she, to use that topspin forehand when she's needed to with the passing shot, to either dip it down or find the angle.
Stressed brings panic, and panic tend to rush, and she certainly rushed that fast. Forehand. In the end, not an easy volley. Oh.
Well, as you say, I think she actually picked the hardest one here, didn't she? This was one she had to wait until that last second. She had the tiniest of spaces to aim for.
Indecision from Paolini. Pure conviction from Ito.
15-30.
It was almost a mixture of a normal volley and a drive volley, wasn't it? But she didn't really, well, she wasn't really convincing with either.
Well, often with Paolini, you can kind of tell at the beginning of the game the way the game's going to play out.
15-14.
And the pressure is back on, and the unforced errors return. And maybe another break of serve. It's certainly looking that way. It's wide, it's wild, and it's the 7th break of the set. Stay strapped. The roller coaster utterly captivating match. Not always for the right reasons, to be honest. Serving for victory. And that's as aggressive point as we've seen. And she got the rewards for it.
She's got more aggressive as the match has gone on. She's got braver and braver.
What a shot.
Well, you know in this game that she's not going to hold back no matter what. This has got tiebreak written all over it.
You know it has.
It would only be a fitting way to finish.
And unfortunately, that's now equaled the most unforced errors we've seen this year on tour. 63, equaling Jacqueline Christian in Indian Wells. The call, it was a late call. Obviously it's a correct call because of the electronic line calling, but it was teasing everyone.
30-14.
A lot of errors has delivered for Paolini here.
I mean, that's just on the outside edge of the line. The confidence that she has in that shot. As she said, considering how many errors have leaked off that wing. Felt like this was always coming though. Which way it's going to go, I would not like to call it though.
Well, it's certainly not going to go the conventional way.
No, it's going to be a roller coaster.
But again, you've worked so hard to get the break back, and she reverts back to the problems that's got her in this position. Keep the discipline.
Especially because you know that Ito's going to be nervous. Just ask her a few questions instead.
And if you're Ito, you're saying, great shot, keep painting the lines if you want. Two winners, both off the backhand. I don't know whether that history counts for anything. Sometimes actually the fact she hasn't played one might help either.
And it's tough for Ito as well, because you feel like the match is on Paolini's racket. If she just is able to string something together, she's got too much firepower for the Japanese. But if she can just hang in there, she can just get those unforced errors.
Been an epic match. The serve and volley. Is that the first time?
I think it's probably the biggest serve as well. And she needed it. She had to do a lot of run.
going to be fun watching her progress. She's 21 years of age. She's live ranking back up to 100. But the next few minutes so important for the next stage of her career if she can claim the big scalp.
You almost felt that was coming. She was lining up for that forehand.
4-3, Ito.
Well, there's going to be a lot of players in that locker room just watching Ito, hoping that they don't see their name against theirs in the draw sometime.
Well, the backhand has got her in this position in the tiebreak.
She did get into the forehand. Paolini was like a brick wall that time.
5-4, Paolini. Baku. 5-1.
And the forehand is wide again. And having saved the match point in the second set, what a moment this is now. Aoi Ito on the verge, the biggest win of her career, the first against a top 20 player. Comes through 2-6, 7-5, 7-6.
Where do you even start with that match? What a performance from Ito. Paolini will be wondering how on earth that match got away from her, but you've got to give so much credit to the Japanese player. The way she was able to dug in, the resilience that she showed, and what a way to finish. Look at this volley. Wow, what a performance.
Well, we saw the serve and volley, we saw the crush and rush. Element of surprise paid off. But those losses sting. And for Paolini, well, she will have to wait a while until she next gets back on the singles court. She'll be thankful for the doubles to just try and get that out of her system, but the moment, rightly so, belongs to Aoi Ito. Only 3 Japanese players have defeated a top 10 opponent in the women's singles here in Canada. The last being 1999.